Hi, guys. Thanks again for joining me. For those of you who are just tuning in, I'm Anne, and in this video, I'm going to be giving a general love reading focusing on divine partners, and that includes soulmates, karmic connections, twin flames, twin rays, past life connections, anybody that you're connected to in a love relationship. I invite you to stay tuned and watch this video. I'm sure there's a message that is coming from the divine, coming through me to give to you so that you can use to your highest good. Okay. Now we are in December, and December is an exciting month for me and a lot of us. We all get excited because it's Christmas, it's holiday season. New Year is about to be approaching us. We're all excited. I know I am, and I get excited because there is so much preparation. There is so much enlightenment that we feel during this time. The winter or the summer solstice is approaching us as well, but we all feel like this energy of light just coming through us because it is light. Actually, the sun is going away. It's basically the new beginning. A new sun is going to be coming through. That's the winter solstice. We're starting all over again, and that's when the days get a little bit longer for us up in the north. This is like the opposite of people who are down south, Australia, in the countries that experiencing summer. So summer is an exciting time as well. But right now we're going to be talking more about the winter solstice, because now is a time when we have to just prepare and we have to put together, kind of like a lot of us hibernate during this time. So, I mean, I wouldn't say hibernate, but I would say more of like unwind, get ourselves more rejuvenated, getting ready for the new year, 2020. It's going to be exciting, beautiful, amazing year. And I'm excited. I truly am, because I feel it. I really feel like there's a lot of new things that's going to happen. Exciting. Sometimes people can get a little like fearful, like what do I expect during this time? Well, don't go in that, that mindset. Go in that mindset of it's going to be great. Focusing on positive energy. Okay. We also have a full moon on the 12th, and it's going to be in Gemini. So it's a good time to just get communication out. This is like a good time to give some phone calls, wishing people happy holidays, or just reaching out. I mean, whatever you feel in your heart to do during this time. Month of December is a time of I'm going to get there. I'm going to get out there and do communication, reach out, do the things that I normally don't exactly do all the time. It's not getting out of your comfort zone, but it's more of like just spreading the light. And that's what I love to do. I love to spread light. As you can see all my lights, Christmas tree, and I have lights on in this room. This is my serenity room, like 365 days of the year. Okay. So now, let's get to the reading. Okay. I love to talk to you guys, and I can just go on. So the first card that I pulled out, Page of Swords, Gossip. Now, I was just talking about communication, and as important communication is, it's also the right type of communication. Remember that. As you can see, this mermaid, I love these cards. They're so beautiful, so deep and vivid. Gossip, yeah, it gets tempting. We get tempted sometimes when we hear something. Not that I like to engage in it, but in my past, I did like to just listen to it. I mean, it's just common, it's human nature. You just want to hear what was happening. And in your mind, you're not thinking this is gossip. You're thinking, oh, this is news, and you want to hear what's going on. But you can tell when there's just someone that just likes to gossip, or someone that just likes to say things. The energy of gossip right now is something we need to avoid, especially now, as we are making preparations and planning and putting new intention out for the new year, so we can start over, so a bright new beginning in our lives can start. You don't want to bring that in with a sense of gossip or hearing about things, because when you engage in it, you automatically get more in tune, and you believe it, and you believe it about that person, and maybe there's a complete different side that you don't even realize. The divine masculine has to uncover what they're truly feeling inside. Divine masculine is not gossiping, but the divine masculine is feeling like they're gossiping. They're feeling like they're listening to things, and they're not hearing things properly. This is when we need to just take it down a step. If there's someone that seems to be going through something, and that too can be the divine masculine going through something, because they have been going through a lot of changes, and this is like a breakthrough month that something is about to change, something is about to happen with the divine masculine. We don't know exactly what that is, but we feel like something is building up. Now, like I said, Page of Swords is telling us not to engage in anything that we are assuming. If there's someone that you're involved in, someone you're involved with, I should say, and you're feeling like, I'm getting like this gossipy type of energy, like they're with someone, or they're thinking about someone else, or they're not with me, or they're not loving me, or they're not being with me. Like that's the divine masculine telling you, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't go there, because there is something else out there that you're not hearing it. Our minds is taking in a lot of clutter. And what I mean by clutter, I don't mean by clutter as in like, okay, everything is a mess and I need to clean because, it's been just piling up. But inside, internally, we do that sometimes. And that's why we have to just clear the clutter. Not going to hear that. I'm going to give the benefit of the doubt to that person, okay? Having the faith is very, very important, as you can see in this card, beautiful card. And I will read it. Believe you are not alone. Spirit is right beside you. Ask for guidance and it will come. Okay. Ask for guidance. This card is actually going along with this card, having the faith and believing and just taking it down a notch, not to assume. I know we all are guilty of it. We can assume, oh, this person is doing something wrong, or this person is not behaving right because they have somebody else on their mind, or this person is just not thinking about me, or this person is just not with me, or into me. Yeah, that can go on. And you know what? If that is so, it'll be revealed to you. I always like to go by faith and just allow things to happen through whatever is meant to be through the universe. I can't make something happen if I keep thinking it in my head, because I'm building something up. And that's where you have to just let it go, release it. The time is now for recovery. Recovering, 4 swords. Recover, balance, let it go. Beautiful card. Very colorful. I love it. Beautiful, beautiful cards. Okay, anyways, cleared it up. 4 swords is recovering. The 4 of swords is healing. The 4 of swords is going through something. And that's where the divine masculine too, you're not seeing things clear enough. Whatever you're assuming, whatever you're thinking, whatever is going on, you will understand why you felt this way. The full moon can affect us. Okay, I know it's a little bit of a ways from today, and whenever you're getting the full moon, it's always going to affect us, usually like within a few days of the full moon and after. But have confidence in yourself also. That's another card, to believe in you, believe in what you feel, believe in your heart. Not necessarily what ego takes us to. See, divine masculine has a sense that they're doing things and something is going on. Something is not right. Something is occurring. This is where you have to tame it down and have the confidence deep inside in your heart, okay? Because your heart does not lie. Your heart is truth. That's your soul center. When you trust, you give in to the light that's inside of you. If you allow others to influence you, that's another factor here. We have a lot of people who take us to a place where, they plant little seeds, and that could be anybody. That could be family. They could be friends, coworkers, just people on the street, or just somebody that just plants a seed. Never giving, don't let people give you ideas, in other words. When they plant a seed, they sometimes can plant something and they can trigger off, like a bomb could just go off inside of you, especially if you're internally healing from this situation. Maybe you've been going through, this battle, this situation with someone, and they're not seeing it. They're not getting you. And you know what? Because they're not getting you, it's because they're not getting it from themselves. It's 2 ways, 2 sides. If 2 can't meet up, if they're colliding like this, you have to join forces. Sometimes one has to bend for the other in order for that to open, but one is just, fighting it. You can't make it happen. So you have to just take it slow, take a step back and focus on yourself. internally let it go, internally release it, and you know what, meditate over it. It's really, really important, guys, especially now during the holiday season and the end of the year, and so winter, summer solstice, the solstice, I'll just say the solstice, they're happening because they are a very, very unique and beautiful event that happens every 6 months, you know, wherever we're at. They're beautiful. So you have to take in from what is changing. It's a breakthrough. You know, it's a breakthrough in the light, in the new sun, the old sun leaving. You know, summer is the old sun, winter is the new sun. I know it doesn't make sense, because why would winter be going down and summer is coming up? And you know, it's a time of celebration either way, celebrating the light. I'm not going to go into the solstice this week, but maybe we'll talk more about it in the future, videos. Five of Cups, sadness, beautiful card, but not the best card for you to think about in your life, because when you're sad, you're bringing on like a negative, and it's not good. Divine Feminines, that's you. Not that you are depressed or not that you are down, but there's something bringing your spirit down because there's a sadness from going back and thinking. And it's a common time to do it during this time of the year, I have to say. We're all guilty of it. We kind of like reflect. We think about things that have happened, people we lost, animals that we lost. Yeah, I think about my bear, you know, and it's sad because he's not with me during Christmas, my 14-year-old Westie. But I can't dwell on it. You know, I remember him and I treasure the memories, but I can't be sad because there's so much light around me to make me feel good. And that's why, you know, I appreciate the people and my other pups that are in my life. I have his daughter and his wife, Snowy and Kisses. So to me, I treasure them, but I also treasure the memories of him. So I'm not sad anymore. I was putting up my tree. This is the pups tree, as you can see. Like little puppy pictures, as you can see, little Kisses right here. And Bear and Snowy are on the other side. And we also Garcia. Garcia's coming up soon, my sister's cat. And he's going to be up there. So it's my animal tree. It's like a tree that I remember my pups, my babies, my furry babies, and everybody should have that like sacred thing inside of them where they treasure their animals, because animals are just so sacred and beautiful that when we feel sad, you know, it's kind of like more of like a memory versus being sad. So I won't say that I'm sad, but I can get sad. And that's why I said Divine Feminine is feeling this way. Divine Feminine is feeling this way because they need to have the strength. And this is exactly what I was talking about in all. There's a polar bear, reminds me of my bear. We used to call Bear polar bear. So see how I remember him? I'm not feeling sad. I'm just remembering him. And memories is beautiful. If there was something that happened to you in this year, okay, I'm just going to give an example. If you start dwelling in it and say, woe is me, and why did that happen to me, and why did I go through that, and why did this happen to me, and why did this person do this to me, it's going to be sad, and you're going to pull on this negative feeling. But instead of saying, you know what, I'm not letting it happen. Strength is keeping me uplifted. It is keeping me uplifted. And confidence. These cards are right next to each other, okay? The confidence card did say, I forgot to read it, be bold, rise up and stand tall. Feel the fire in your soul. Okay, this card, you have the courage, you can endure, find your center, and spiral into your power. Okay, that's what I was talking about. When Divine Feminines are getting down inside their soul center, it's a place that they kind of like put the covers on over them and say, I don't want to get out, I don't want to do nothing. No, you got to get up. You got to go. You have to. It's life. And we can do that. How many times did you just didn't want to get out of bed, or you wanted to go back to bed and just put the covers over you and not have nobody talk to you, shut off your phone, and just, you know, be in solitude. Solitude is good, but with that mindset, it's not good. Get yourself going. Get yourself out of there. The Fool. New beginnings. Okay, that is what is up for you the new beginnings. But you have to get out of there. You have to take yourself out of that place where you've kind of like lost yourself. And you didn't lose yourself completely, because you're watching this video and you're trying to find a solution. No matter what your mindset is, this is something that's being planted for you and giving you that message that it's time to just stop being so closed and looking back into the things that didn't happen or should have happened, or why did they happen, or I could have corrected it. I mean, we look at the things that we lost, people we lost, situations that happened the way they did, and feel sometimes, I could have made it better. I could have done this, and I could have tried to make it better. But why? Why did it happen that way? Because it happened. Things happen for a reason. And you know what? They don't happen because it's your fault. It was not your fault. I apologize for the sirens. Something's going on with the hospital across the street. We hear it all the time. But no, you're right now taking on challenges, obstacles, things that are in front of you, because you can do it. You can actually put it all aside and be stronger than you realize. You know, people may look at you and say, why are you so happy? Look what happened to you. Why did this happen to you? Why are you being so positive about it? Why are you optimistic? Well, why not? Why can't you be that way? Looking at your shadow and looking at the past shadow is not going to make it better. It's not going to bring it back. So start over again. Union. You have seen and unseen allies draw upon their strength, join forces with friends, and flourish. Union. Connect. Connect with your inner self. Connect with your soul center. Connect with your divine other half. And I'm not talking about just a relationship. I'm talking about you. You need to connect with yourself. You need to get it together. Okay? We all need it to get together. I mean, I'm not calling nobody out. I'm not implicating anything. So please don't take it the wrong way. I know some people will text me and ask me, what did I mean by that? Was I reaching out to somebody? No, this is clearly a message for the collective. All right. And these are messages that are coming through. However you take it is something you have to ponder and meditate over it, because there's a message there for you. And I don't know exactly what those messages are for you, because I'm just giving them as they're coming to me, and they're messages for me as well. And it's exciting because, it's like things are being revealed to me. It's not easy wanting things to change when things happen the way they did. Yeah. Like I said, when we look at our life and we say, why didn't it happen better? Why didn't I get this? Why didn't something occur? Well, let it go. Really, let it go. Release it. Open up what is truth inside of you. And I guarantee you, a new beginning is going to happen to you. A new beginning is going to come through. And I'm not telling you that it's time to let go of a situation. I'm not telling you to stay in a situation. It's up to you to find yourself. You can be in a chaotic situation, relationship, and it just seems like it's so complicated. You know what? Maybe it's not complicated. Maybe there's something that you're not seeing that makes it complicated. Take a step back and focus on yourself. You know, it's all about loving yourself. When it comes to love, when you love yourself, you automatically bring on love into your life. If you don't love yourself, and I know you say you do, but sometimes we don't really are happy with ourselves. And that means room for improvement. I love to improve and enhance with my eating, with my exercise, with my physical appearance, whatever it is. I love to do it because it makes me feel, how could I say, I don't know, it just raises my vibration up. So, everybody's different. That's just me. I give my examples because I like to help everybody, but everybody has their own way. And, whatever that may be, it's up to you to do it. Embrace nature. I know it's cold out for a lot of us, and it's, maybe sometimes a little too cold to just go out for a walk, but sometimes we can embrace nature, bundle up, I love the outdoors. I'm always outside, even though it's cold or icy or raining, and I'm out 24/7, getting out there. I'm not staying too long, of course, like I am in the summer, but you know what I'm talking about. And if you're in a summer climate or in a warmer climate, embrace it. It's there. It's there for you to enjoy. It helps you heal. And we look forward to that. For us to have to remain indoors most of the time, well, we embrace other things and we prepare. Okay. So I hope that this reading video resonated with you. There was a lot of important messages that I got. And, you know, these messages come through randomly. So I just lay the cards out and that's the messages that I get. And sometimes, you know, I don't understand them. And then I write them down. And, you know, when I write them down, I hear exactly what the message was. Meditate over it also. You may get it in a dream. You may get it in a vision, however it is. Or if you know somebody that may be going through something that you say, hey, I think this is something that they could use. Well, I invite you to forward it. I hope you can. I want to help and reach out to so many people as much as I can while I'm, you know, when I'm able to. And I thank you guys for being there and so supportive and just having you guys, you know, like just be there. It's an honor to be here for you guys. I love social media. I love the power it has behind it. We can all connect, even though I don't know you personally, but I do know you, you know, because it's a positive energy exchange. And, you know, you feel like you know me. Well, I feel like I know you. I talk to a lot of people and they say, I feel like I know you. And I'm like, yeah, how come I feel like I know you too? Because you're sending me that positive vibe. So we send it to each other. Okay. So I just want to thank you guys for subscribing and liking and commenting and sharing, you know, on my social media platforms. I try to post as much as I can on Instagram and Facebook and Pinterest, you know, but sometimes I get, you know, like tied up with things and you know what, it's just been chaotic lately, but I'm always there for you guys and I love talking to you guys. So if you're not following me, I hope we can be friends and send me a message. I like to hear from you. Okay, so until next time. Oh, one more thing I forgot. If you would like to get your own personalized reading, I do offer phone chat and email readings, and the links are down below in my my blogs and description area. Okay, so now until next time, God bless you all. Namaste.